everybody, what's going on? It is a cozy sort of fall day here, as cozy as 65 degrees, a little bit of humidity, a little bit of wind can get you here. Today we are having all of our ingredients out because we are going to make 5 cozy recipes. And first we're going to start off with our pumpkin muffins. And then all of these are going to be healthy, protein-filled snacks for the entire family that the whole family will definitely love. So some of these are fall inspired, some of them are just cravings. So let's get started with our pumpkin muffins first, because those are going to take the longest to cook just because of bake time, but all the others seriously are going to take maybe 5 minutes to put together. So, okay, so for our pumpkin muffins, it actually calls for a lot of butter. It actually calls for a cup of salted butter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a half cup. I have Kerrygold right here, and then I'll do another half cup of coconut oil. It has to be fully melted, so I'm gonna get that done and I'll start mixing up some of the flour. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do is totally a fan favorite. I hope it's a fan favorite of yours too. It's going to be rolled protein oatmeal little balls. And these things, once you pop, you just can't stop. So it's oatmeal, peanut butter, a lot of peanut butter. We're gonna be making a quadruple batch today. So I'm gonna get started by just warming this. It is pretty creamy. You definitely need creamy and a brand new jar of organic creamy peanut butter. That way you don't have to take it out and put it in another bowl and mix it. So, but I'm just gonna stick this in the microwave while I'm doing that. I'm gonna go grab our rolled oats, and also we're gonna be adding some flaxseed. Is really good for brain health and heart health. Let me stick this in. Okay, so I just got done taking the pumpkin muffins out. Those look great. I just got done rolling the oatmeal protein ball things that are just so delicious. So that's chilling. Now the next thing that's going to take just a little bit of time. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to make peanut butter protein bark. So I'm gonna take just this loaf pan. I'm not gonna make a lot of this today because I definitely wanna make sure that everybody likes it. So it's gonna be 1 cup of Greek yogurt. And usually you wanna use a full fat yogurt because when you use the non-fat, it has too much water content in it. If it has too much water content in it, then it's gonna end up really icy and not great. So we'll see how this one goes. Usually, again, use full fat. I can use this whole thing. Yeah, I can use this. All right, this recipe is also going to call for some protein powder, so we'll get that as well. Since I did chocolate protein powder for the oatmeal balls, I'm going to use vanilla for this one. I really like Orgain. It's one of the better products that I found out there. So we've been dabbling with protein powders and supplements for probably close to 20 years now. And we used to use another certain brand for a while, but I can't anymore because, well, my stomach just doesn't agree with actually having whey protein isolate and concentrate. I have switched to a vegan protein, and this, again, I found it to be the best. It has some of the better ingredients in it, so I like it. And that's what we're doing. And that is also the same company that I take my prebiotic drink from too. So this is very creamy peanut butter. You could see that. I'm just gonna mix it all together. And we're gonna put a little bit of vanilla extract in this too. I don't like putting all of my ingredients in at one time because if you do that, then I don't feel like it mixes well. Like whatever you're doing, I don't feel like it mixes well, so. All right, this is, again, small batch, so I'm just gonna do 1 serving, which is 2 scoops. So just a little extra protein. You have protein from the yogurt, but
Mama, I can't suck
you can't. All right, try. Where am I? Oh.
I didn't eat some of us.
This was what? Eat something else? All right, put it on your plate. All right, no more, okay?
Mama, the wall pan on plate.
It's so tempting when you see stuff like this too because it's hard. You like want to thin it out, but don't. Resist the temptation. No, I don't like lollipops. No, thank you. Resist the urge. It smells so good in here. So if you noticed, I used the maple extract in the pumpkin muffins. It did originally call for vanilla extract, but I figured since it's fall and we're doing fall things, why not use some maple extract in it to spice it up. We are going to add a little bit of maple syrup to this. I don't think it needs it, but I think it needs it too much. And I have a new spoon. You know what? I should have used a bowl. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? You know what I'm doing? We're gonna try a muffin. That's what we're gonna try. We're gonna try a muffin because I'm distracted. All right, let's see. It says really hot. Let's see. And then we'll go back to that. Pretty good. Pretty good. See, here's the mistake. Get some parchment paper. I don't know why I'm doing it in there. Because this is bark, we need to put it, I'm gonna put it on here. And then I'm gonna spread it. Okay, you can do this 1 of 2 ways. You can either melt the chocolate and then drizzle it on, or you can take a handful. Because that looks good. That's fine. And you don't have to do chocolate chips either. Okay, I'm gonna go stick this in the freezer and then we'll be on to number 4. Okay, so we are cutting down our time with each and every snack. That one was, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes to do, not even. And it was just one little bowl. Mix everything, just spread it out. So this one's gonna be actually even easier. It is one of my favorites right now, though I haven't made it in a little while, but it's cottage cheese mixed with protein powder. I'm gonna do a little bit of almond milk as well to kind of just thin everything out, because it definitely does need to be thin. But the nice part about this is that it should kind of all fit in here, back in here. So so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put half of it only into my little mini food processor, because if you put all of your goodies on the top, it just doesn't mix well. So this, I usually put 2 servings, which is 4 scoops. And this has been a really nice treat for me, because like pregnancy, you can use I guess life really. You're like, oh, I'm craving that. I'm, intuitive eating. I guess my body needs that piece of cake. But, we all have times when we have like little cravings, and I just try and be mindful of, what do I really want? What am I actually craving? Because I'm very picky about what goes in my mouth and how much I'm consuming of something. I definitely don't limit myself, but if I have something, I just want it to taste good. Like, I don't just want something I'm not just gonna have something just to have it. So, all right. This is some of our honey from our bees that was extracted last year. Honey doesn't go bad. You don't need to process it. It's really delicious. So I am gonna add a little bit of this for some good nutrition. Like, there's so much nutrition, especially in local honey. They actually did some really cool tests to where they tested out like people's immune systems in having local honey versus regular or store-bought honey, and their immune systems improved when they had the local honey. So I pretty much just eyeball everything. If it needs to be thinned out a little bit more, I thin it out. And then we'll just add the rest of this on top. This is gonna be very full today. So I'll probably end up having to use another container, but that's fine. Okay, let's do a taste test and see how it is. Because sometimes you do need to add a little bit more. Oh, this looks good. So this is the consistency that you want, kind of like a mousse. See, it's kind of like a mousse. So it is really good. Yeah. And then I just stick it back in my container, because why dirty another container when it's gonna fit? Okay, last one is gonna be another really easy one. We're using coconut-based yogurt. I like it a lot for desserts and just little sweet treats. So it is vanilla. I do buy the regular one as well if I'm cooking with it. So if I'm making a shrimp dish, I'll either use coconut milk or I'll use coconut yogurt, depending upon the texture and consistency that I want. If I want a little bit more protein, a little bit less, this is what we use for desserts. So take a little, you know what? No, first we're gonna do this because everybody likes crunchies on the bottom. So we're gonna put a little bit of granola. You can either make your own, or there's some really good options that are out there that don't have a lot of additives in them as well. So I'll put some of those down below. So the first layer I did raspberries and blackberries. The raspberries that I've been getting, I mean, it's really not raspberry season, I get it, but they have just been going bad so quickly, so quickly. All right, so we got that. Now, I'll close this up. I absolutely love these containers. I love them because of this. It has holes in it and it comes out. So I've had these for a couple of years and it really has helped to save our fruit for longer. So I know you could do the whole mason jar thing, but with how much we go through fruit and then just the practicality of putting fruit in a mason jar, I'm good with this. All right, so we have some blueberries. And they stack. They stack really nicely. So I wish that I would have bought 4 of these instead of 1 of these and 1 of these, but it's okay. Okay. All right, we're gonna top with a little bit more yogurt. And take some little pieces. All right, everybody, so here's a quick recap of what we made today. Pumpkin muffins, some oatmeal protein balls, our peanut butter bark with some chocolate chips, the cottage cheese protein, and a delicious parfait. Thank you so much for watching. Tap that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.